Good morning, good afternoon, and or good night. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to Fran Plans. I'm baby toys making noise. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm glad that I'm able to make this video, and I'm glad that you were able to come back to my channel. If this is your first, let me turn this toy off, y'all. Olivia's toys are going off on their own, so there we go. All right, so I thought it would be great to do a updated planner flip through of my A5 Filofax. I have been in this planner now since October of 2019. So I'm very proud of that because, you know, if you're a planner girl, you tend to switch out of planners quite often, but I have been committed to this baby. I'll be honest with you guys, I do have my eye on the, God forgive me, but the Louis Vuitton GM. I really am thinking about it. It is a big investment of a planner. So, you know, no time soon, because right now, you know, my focus is to pay off my student loan debt, but it is something that is definitely on my wish list. So we'll see in the future, maybe for Christmas or something like that. But right now, the focus is to continue with this one. I do love this baby. Like I said, I've been in it since October. This is the Filofax A5. It is in the color Stone. I actually ordered it on Amazon. So yeah, been in love with this planner, been using it. It is my holy grail. I have learned to be in one planner and be happy with that. So let's go ahead and show you guys an updated peek as to what I have going on inside. So let's get into it. I think I've kind of covered everything as far as there's nothing really too personal that I can't show. So just making sure that I'm in focus here. And I'll try to tell you guys where I've gotten some of the stuff from. A lot of it is from Cloth and Paper. I will tell you that right now. Yeah, so let's just dive into it. As you can see over here, I have paper clips. I do not remember where this one is from, but it's just my name. And then I have this cute little paper clip. This is Marilyn Monroe. The girl who did this, and I do not remember her shop. She has an Etsy shop, and she's also on Instagram. It was years ago. I'm talking like before I even got married, so well over 3-4 years ago. I saw the paper clip on her Instagram, and it was, of course, in the white stone, in the white color, the white skin tone for Marilyn Monroe. And I just actually DM'd her and asked her, is there any way you can make her into a brown girl? And she was like, you know what, I never even thought of that. And so I actually have a few other paper clips from her that she just, because I asked, you know, it doesn't hurt to ask, you just made them into brown girls. And so I love this paper clip. It is such a cute little pop of just girliness and cuteness in my planner. So I keep that up front. My pen I have over here, I really don't use this pen. I had a different pen in this pen loop. This was from I think it was the Planner Addicts box. They discontinued their subscription box a while ago, but I love the pen, and it's just cute in my planner. I typically don't use this pen. It's just in there for the aesthetic. I use other pens in my planner. And then I have journaling cards here. This one says, it's Philippians 4:6, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. So I love that verse. I keep that up front. And in the back here, I have another journaling card. In this pocket, I just have a piece of paper with a dolly. Is it dolly? It's actually ripping, but it's just cute in there with a Fox and Pip sticker. And then I, in my Cloth and Paper sub box for the month, they sent out mood trackers, and I have not gotten into this, but I'm definitely going to be tapping into it. But I put it up front so I don't forget to go ahead and explore that. So actually just got my sub box from them 2 days ago. So some of my stuff in here, like dashboards, are kind of new to me. This is a new one. It says Everything Negative Pressure Challenges is all an opportunity for me to rise by Kobe Bryant. So I actually just put this in here. I really like it. And they have a really nice feel to their dashboards. And then I went ahead and used this little card that came in the box. I'm actually going to change out my washi tape to make it probably a pink or a more neutral color than this green to match the aesthetics I have going on in my planner. So that's from Cloth and Paper. This dashboard 2020 is actually also from Cloth and Paper. This I made during Christmas, and I just love the colors, so I just kept it in there. Yeah, this is something I just made at home. And this is from Fox and Pip. This is also from Cloth and Paper, this dashboard. This is also from Cloth and Paper. You can make anything by writing. This is more like my inbox page. It's actually just a divider for my monthly calendar, but I use it to hold like post-it notes and page flags for myself. So that's what that is. These dividers I got from, I didn't get these from Cloth and Paper. I think I got these from Planner Press with the tabs. This is just my 2020 year at a glance. It actually got wet, but it's still holding on pretty well. It just crinkled up a little bit. This is my morning and evening routine. I actually did this before. We had a challenge to do this, but I actually had done this before the challenge actually came out. So I just have that in there up front. This dashboard, it says I'm too creative for 9 to 5. I got this from Planner Press. And then here is my monthly. These two little cards here. I'll go over these at another time, but they are also from Cloth and Paper. This was part of the, I might as well do it now. This was part of the sub box for this month, and it's just instead of instead of saying like sorry I'm late, say thank you for waiting. It's just a reminder that you don't have to say sorry for things. You can think of another way to put it. And then underneath there I just have like a monthly priorities list that I keep. This was part of one of the Cloth and Paper sub boxes. These little clips, I got these from, I don't remember, I think it's Ashley Designs on Etsy. And then I just have a gold big paper clip to hold things down. This paper clip is from Little Miss Daisy Rose on Etsy. She also has an Instagram. And then I try to keep 2 months in here at a time because it does get pretty chunky. So I need to go ahead and fill in for April what's going to be going on in my life, but not much because we're all on lockdown. So I actually made this dashboard myself. It says, there are not any of my bad days I haven't survived. I heard this quote and I loved it so much. I had it on a Post-it and I had to print it out. So I went on, is it Canva, and used a background to do this. And I had some vellum paper. So that's why it's kind of like that 2-3 tones going on there. And I just love it. I put it there, and underneath it, it says visionary, and it has the definition. This dashboard is also from Cloth and Paper. I have a lot of Cloth and Paper in here. It's mainly Cloth and Paper, Planner Press, and Fox and Pip. So this dashboard, it says I can't decide if I need a hug, a large coffee, 6 shots of vodka, or 2 weeks of sleep. And then this little die cut is from Fox and Pip. It says, I'll take a Monday size coffee to go. I really like this because this is many times how I feel on a long day. This actually is from, what is her name? Jody something on Etsy. I can't think of her name, but this is like the mother and daughter. And because I have a daughter, I thought this was cute. And then I just put this little mom die cut here. And so this starts my weekly. And then this dashboard, this Simplified, this is from Alotus, alotus.com. And then underneath there, I have the 2020 from Cloth and Paper. And then this starts like my weeklies. I'll show you guys what the blank ones look like. I have them undated. I was really unsure about using undated weeklies, but so far so good. Because the dated have the lines you can write on, but so far so good. I've been doing pretty well with these. There haven't been any problems with my handwriting. I was more concerned about, you know, making sure my handwriting was neat, but that's fine. So these are my weeklies. I keep a few weeks in here at a time. And then I have this dashboard that says the harder I work, the luckier I get. This is also from Cloth and Paper, and that quote is from Samuel Goldwyn. So this is Cloth and Paper. Now these little pockets I actually got off Amazon. They came in a bundle. So I just have a picture of Olivia. This was at her 6-month photo shoot that we did. Underneath there, I have a picture of my husband and I on our wedding date underneath it. So that's what I have there. So that's underneath her. And then I just have a die cut. This is from Sweet Paper Studios. I think it's Sweet Paper Studio, I think it is, on Etsy and Instagram. This is also another picture from her 6-month photo shoot. And then I have this cute little die cut. I do not remember where this is from, but it's just the Louis Vuitton Neverfull bag with a bunch of cute stuff in there. This is also another pocket. These pockets, like I said, I got off Amazon, and I just filled them with some cardstock and then some die cuts that I have. These die cuts are from Banana Doodle Shop, and then another Fox and Pip. This Girl Boss is from Cloth and Paper. And then this is our first ultrasound that we got from Olivia. Was maybe, I think I was like 11 weeks pregnant, maybe. This, You Can Make Anything by Writing. Once again, that is from Cloth and Paper. Quote by C.S. Lewis. Then this ruler here, it says you are enough, you are enough, you are enough from Fox and Pip. And then the same mom die cut. I made this little dashboard before Olivia was born. This was, I think, at the 20-week ultrasound. This was the picture of her, and then a picture of my husband and I at our wedding. And then it just says love and intense feeling of deep affection, fondness, tenderness, warmth, attachment, endearment. And then it says, and then there were 3. And then I had the quote here, but I had to cut it short, from Jeremiah 1:5. It says, before you were formed in the womb, I knew you before I set you apart. I knew you before I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. And I just put that there because I thought, you know, it was, while I was pregnant, that was one of the verses that really set well with me. And then this sticker is from Happy Planner. I don't remember which kit or like bundle it was from. And then this little sticker says she turned her can'ts into cans and her dreams into, and I don't remember what the rest of it said because I cut it off. And then on the back of here, I just have a quote that I really like. It says, choose the behavior, choose the consequences. And then this is on a Post-it note from Cloth and Paper. So this little dashboard here, I've been having trouble with because my cards don't like to stay in there. I have some new ones, so I may just switch these out, but I just have some cards here. This one's, and these are like clear cards from Cloth and Paper. I didn't order these. These came in like certain boxes. So this one says there is luxury and simplicity. And then I have this one says Chow Chow. This is from Fox and Pip. And this is from Cloth and Paper as well. It says make it work. So it's just a clear, supposed to be like a business card holder where I keep some really nice quotes and so forth in. I have a few Bible verses here, or like just quotes. God, let your voice become the loudest one I hear and the one I'm most sensitive to. This one says, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of sound mind. So just some really nice reminders there. And then I have my list section here, which I also have like some notes or things I'm tracking, like books and movies and restaurants we visit. This was like the magazine subscription dashboard, and so I just have that there. And then I have my to-do. It's really not a to-do area. It's more, I know what happened. I had more of a to-do list here, and I took it out. So I may have to switch some things around. I may put like my health section here, self-care, and I have that in the back here. So I may just move that up. This dashboard is self-made. It's just cute. I like it. It's from Planner Press. And then here I have some phone numbers and addresses and so forth. So we'll just go ahead and flip over that. And then here I have more of like my self-care or health section. So it says people romanticize their plans, but dread the execution. The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. From Cloth and Paper. This was in the last box. And then this little clear dashboard here that just says today up top is where I kind of keep track of some of my healthy habits. This is supposed to be for like a project schedule, but I've been doing it just to keep track of like working out and taking my vitamins and so forth. And then this half dashboard says work in progress, and I'm using this area to track like my weight goals and my workouts and so forth. So you see these are like tiered. So I have weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly. These were all in last month's, the February box from Cloth and Paper, which these are gorgeous. I love these. And I'll also do a video on the Tombow markers because I have truly, I'll show you guys one. I've really fell in love with these. I ordered the whole pack from Amazon, so I'll do a video on showing you guys what those look like. Okay, but that's what this area here is for. And then there's a travel section. I don't really have much travel going on here right now because no one's going anywhere because we're on quarantine. We're on isolation. So it says travel changes you as you move through this life and the world. You change things slightly. You leave marks behind, however small, and in return, life and travel leaves marks on you. Anthony Bourdain, God rest his soul. So this is supposed to be like my travel section, but like I said, not much traveling going on right now. We are, hopefully still able to go to Texas for Christmas this year. I don't know about our May trip, but definitely, hopefully, for Christmas. We'll see. And then I get more into my financial section of my planner, which has a lot of sections in itself. So I have a dashboard here that says there is luxury and simplicity, and this is from Cloth and Paper. And then I just have, it's supposed to be like, I think this was the map, the train map for New York, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe Paris. I don't remember which city these are for, but they're like a map for that particular city. This was a freebie here. So this is like, if you notice, I have some tabs now that are going to the top. These I believe I got these from Planner Press as well. I don't remember exactly. But this was a freebie. I don't remember her name on Instagram. And then just some spending rules and focus on tackling debt, pay your bills first, keep to the spending allotment, ask yourself 5 times, do I need this? I would even say, do I want this? Like, is it something you truly want? Because I feel like sometimes it's okay to get something you want, not necessarily you need, if that makes sense. Number 5, use what you have. 6, experience is greater than material things. I truly believe that. And 7, think about your future. Think about things that you're doing now that'll benefit you in the future. Okay, so then I have, this is from Sequins and Paper. I really like her shop. Just a quick little flip of the baby steps from Dave Ramsey. So that's what's here. And then she has a breakdown of like FICO scores and how they're like the percentages and what affects them and so forth and how to improve. And then this bundle in the first, I think it was January, the what do I want to call it? The sub box from Cloth and Paper was all about finances, and I absolutely loved it. So this actually is from Cloth and Paper, and then it says, it is only with gratitude that life becomes rich, by Dietrich Bonhoeffer, hope I'm saying it right. And then it got like these little cards, these little reminder journaling cards from Cloth and Paper. And so in here I have this is like my breakdown of my student loans. I have my goals section for finances listed here, my debt overview. These inserts, this one is from Elamon Paper Co., I believe is her name. And so this is another dashboard from Cloth and Paper. This is another dashboard from Cloth and Paper. And then I have the expense tracker from Cloth and Paper in here. And then monthly, I track cash envelopes on this one. This is from Cloth and Paper. All this paper pretty much here is Cloth and Paper. I'll show you what a blank one. I don't think I have a blank one. These monthly expense trackers, I don't think I have a blank one in here. That's fine. And then I was just doing some test pen over here. This memo, this is from Cloth and Paper. We have a savings tracker in here, savings challenge in here. This is more from Elamon Paper Co. That's where these are from. And these are my sinking funds trackers. So I use these. I ordered these from Elamon Paper Co. Savings tracker, that's from Elamon Paper Co. And then we have like multiple savings accounts. So that's all there. This is what a blank one looks like. And then I'll have the emergency savings. This is a challenge. This paper is from, or card is from, Cloth and Paper, and then this is from Elamon Paper Co. And it's elamonpaperco.com. And so this is the emergency savings tracker. That's what that looks like. And then your debt demolisher. And I'm actually using this. It may look like chicken scratch, but this was supposed to be a savings challenge for $10,000 a year. I've been using this to pay off my student loan debt for this year. So wherever you see a cross out with red or pink, that means that amount has went to student loans so far. So that is what I have been using that for. And then I have the debt payment tracker in the back, which this is just an extra one because I have the one I'm using up front. And then this was just some extra stuff I had from Planner Press that was for cash envelopes. So that is my planner setup. This is what I have been using. This has really been I've been really productive with this. I feel like it keeps me on track. I don't knock people who have multiple planners. I was once a girl that had multiple planners. There's no shame in my game, but I just said, this year was the year of simplicity. This was the year to pause and take a break on just trying to have it all and to have what I really needed. So this is my planner. This baby is with me all the time. I do have a Louis Vuitton in the MM Agenda, which is just like a medium-sized planner, and I do use it. It holds and houses all my cash envelopes, so it's more of a wallet than anything, and maybe I'll do an updated flip on that, but I'm really trying to figure out what I want to use it for other than a wallet, because that's basically what I'm using it for. I also have the LV Agenda in the PM, which is a very small size, and I truly don't use that. So I've really been trying to think of some ideas to use that for as well. But so far, this is the holy grail of my life. So thought I would do a quick updated flip on this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.